Hoping to close out his Hollywood week with a victory is Louisiana crooner Garrett Jacobs. His journey began back in New Orleans, where he won the judges over.
He said heartthrob. She said, oh my God. And I'm saying, you're on the Hollywood. I know it's been coming for some time.
I would have to say this is the best you've ever sounded.
Thank you.
Look at him right there.
Oh,
son, man. He is
How are
in the
y'all
house,
doing, buddy?
son.
What is up, everybody? How are
Man,
y'all?
this is so awesome. Garrett, thank you for coming to the pre-show.
Dude,
son.
thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
I'm just shocked at how tall you are.
I really think I've always been this tall since I'm 16, and when I haven't seen people in a while, it's just kind of what happens. They remember I'm tall.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And listen,
Oh, man.
is he handsome? My
So
goodness,
handsome.
my
The
good.
ladies
All
right now are just, woo,
Hey,
look at that handsome
put
man.
up the picture of American Idol. Look right here. I think Katie had a crush on you. It's
I
been a
think she
long
did.
time ago, all right?
It was weird because I was 17 at the time.
Right.
So
Yeah, now you're in your
It was
early
kinda
20s.
gross.
All right. You actually grew a full beard right then.
yeah, see, I have
There
a
you
mustache
go.
now.
Son, smoking hot, son. Look at it. So hot, man. It's coming off the smoke's coming off the picture, baby. Woo, it's so awesome, dude. We love you so much. We are so proud. American Idol's so old, man. It's been done a long time ago. You got new, exciting things happening. That's why you're on this pre-show, is because there is a connection even to this Unsung Hero movie. Tell us a little bit about the song that is on the soundtrack. Come on, man. You're a songwriter.
So I'll back up a little bit.
Yeah.
After I got off the show, I moved to Nashville and started pursuing music. And in doing that, about 3 years after me being in town, I signed a publishing deal with Sony Music Publishing, and I've been writing songs for the last 2 or 3 years, whether it be for me to cut them or to pitch them around to other artists. And I wrote a song with Michael Farron and Ken Hart called Checkin' In, and it is on the Inspired by soundtrack for King and Country. This is it.
This is what's
It's
so
an incredible
it's my
song.
first cut on a major label.
Dude, that is
And
so
it's
awesome.
pretty surreal.
Come on, give it up for our hero
Oh, my
right
gosh.
here. Local hero.
We're so proud of
And
you.
you know what's crazy is that for King and Country, they're good friends of ours. I mean, Smallbones
love
are
them.
great friends. They had no idea this is happening. They had no idea that we had a local connection to a song.
Yeah,
That was what's
it's
cool.
pretty crazy that Rebecca St. James is here, and I'm a local guy that wrote a song that's for the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is
It's
awesome.
a lot of full circle
Hey,
moments.
this is why you
It
do
is.
it right here. It's why you come to Simple Church. It's why you hear stuff like this, is because this is a great song, too. I got you listening to it yesterday.
Ooh, it's good, yeah.
It's very, very good. And when I heard it, it's a little emotional for me. And we're going to play it here in just a minute, but my dad passed away this past year, all right? So this song is instrumental in someone walking through all that, because you just don't know how important those relationships are until you have these moments where it's like, this is a reminder, grab a hold of them. Tell me about writing the song, because it really is about these relationships and just checking in with your loved ones. Give me a little insight on that.
Exactly. So when my dad calls me, it's always like, hey, I'm just checking in to see how you're doing and everything. So one day I got off the phone with him, and I put checking in my phone. And I brought it into this room that day with Michael Farron and Ken Hart. And it just started pouring out. God was in the room that day when we wrote this song. And Michael Farron's a stream of consciousness writer. So he spit out the first verse in like one take. And then the chorus happens, and it just kind of pops, and you realize that you're listening to a voicemail.
Wow.
But it's wild to see how just an idea turned into a song that is hopefully going to impact a lot of people and remind them that, you know, you're not always going to have the opportunity to call somebody. So when you think of it, you should.
So,
Check
man,
in.
I'm going to tell you right now, dude, this
Ooh,
is why I love
I
this
got
guy.
the chills.
Hey, let me tell you something. You're going to get the chills right now, because we got him live right here, but I want you to hear the song. If you've never heard it before, go download it while we're in this arena.
Yeah.
But here is a special,
Support them.
special moment. Lee Brice in the video for King and Country, co-writer right here, Mr. Garrett Jacobs, man.
Our
Praise
very
the Lord.
own.
Hey, baby, roll it.
Hey there, son, it's Dad again. I know you're busy, I'm just checking in. Just call me later if you get a chance. I don't want nothing, I was just wondering how you been. There's no telling how many times I've let that message play. He's been gone a while, but it still feels like yesterday. I even call him back sometimes, wishing he'd pick up again. And I got a lot more to say these days than I did back then. Hey Dad, it's me checking in. I'm doing alright. Work's been a little hard, but don't worry, I told Mom I'd be by to cut the yard. These kids are good, yeah, you should be proud. I probably should let you go, I'm just missing you right now. There's no telling how many times I've let that message play. He's been gone a while, but it still feels like yesterday. I even call him back sometimes, wishing he'd pick up again. I got a lot more to say these days than I did back then. Hey Dad, it's me checking in. I'm just checking in. No telling how many times I let that message play. He's been gone a while, but it still feels like yesterday. I even call him back sometimes, wishing he'd pick up again. I got a lot more to say these days than I did back then. Yeah, I got a lot more to say these days than I did back then. Checking in, checking in. I'm just checking in, checking in, checking in. Hey there, son, it's Dad again. I know you're busy, I'm just checking in.
Son, come
Good
on, man.
night.
Come on, dude. That's a song.
I mean, if that doesn't get your heart, I'm calling my mama.
Yeah, you should.
I'm fixing
You
to go
should.
call my mama
That's why
right
we
now.
wrote it.
Hey, so let's just, while it was rolling, we were talking a little bit about it. Tell them about when you finally found out that that Lee was gonna pick it up, because you wrote it how long before it actually got picked up for the movie and everything?
Yeah, so we wrote that song probably around a year and a half before it actually came out. But I knew that it was on hold, which is what they call like when an artist hears a song and they like it and they want to keep it for themselves and nobody else can have it.
Right.
So it was on hold a week after we wrote it. And so I'm just sitting there crossing my fingers for like a year and a half because we don't know.
Right.
And you don't want to get your hopes up and tell everybody, because the second you do that, it's like, actually, we found a song that we like more. It's not on the record anymore.
Yeah.
So I was holding my breath for a long time. And then one day, I didn't even know it was happening, but I was playing Xbox with my brother, of all things.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he was like, Garrett, go look at Lee Brice's Instagram. And it was a little teaser for the song. And for the first time, I let myself get excited about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is happening. Praise the Lord.
Yeah. Well, the Lord,
Yeah.
this is what's so cool about you, and this is why we're so proud of you. You're a hometown kid, man. You're super successful. The best is yet to come, man. We make our plans, but God orders our steps. Here we are, man. It's happening, man.
Amen.
It is checking in is on the soundtrack. It's our boys, man, Luke and Joel, making it happen with Lee. It's your songwriting skills with a couple other songwriters,
Yeah.
but it really is special, and it's only just begun, guys. I'm
It
telling
is.
you, you got a great career ahead of you. We're so
Thank you.
excited, man. We're
Thank
so
you.
excited. And
Thank
you're
you.
here with us. This is pretty awesome. You know what? Maybe if just possibly, could we tempt you to come out and kind of close out Easter with us? Because we got a big ending number this year.
I don't know, man.
Come on,
I
come
only
on,
sing
Garrett.
country music now.
Yeah, well,
no, of course.
Yeah,
I
this
ain't
is
led
what I'm
worship.
talking
Yes.
about. Now you not only
I'm down,
see him in the
for sure.
pre-show, man, and you're sitting in the arena. He's going to come out on our last song, man, with our band. Maybe even Rebecca, if we can talk her into it. But we're going to have a lot of fun. But I can guarantee you, you're going to be there. I'm super proud of you. We're super proud of you. Cannot thank you enough for letting us hear the song. Go download it, man. Go download the song. song and just be reminded on this Easter how important family is. And I cannot thank you enough, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
awesome.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
son.
you.
This is what I'm talking about.